My name's Helen, I'm the Diddy Stitcher, my pronouns are she, her. It is Thursday the 8th of June today. It's really overcast outside, very gloomy, so I apologise in advance for the lighting. Welcome if you're coming back. It's nice to see you again, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. This is my channel about cross stitch, and we do a little bit of tarot. So I'm going to pull a card today and see what it's going to give us. The Hanged one. I like this one because it's not gendered, it's just the Hanged one. Beautiful. Try not to look at the glare. Oh my goodness, there we go. Okay. Woo! Wrong way. Let's see. So this is all about like being stuck in a rut, but of your own doing, usually. Let's see what the book says. The Hanged Man. This book isn't from this deck, but we'll just go with it. The Hanged Man is a card that's often misunderstood. People assume it means something terrible, such as an execution. But if you look at this card, you won't see a sign of struggle or any bloodshed. Instead, you'll notice a figure that seems to be hanging loose, a look of peace upon her face, and a golden halo around his crown. The image certainly doesn't convey fear, does it? Instead, the vibe here is about surrender. The image of a man hanging by one foot is called, Pittura infamate. That's Latin, and I don't do that. It's Italian, for defaming portrait. These paintings were commonplace in Renaissance Italy, and it's meant to shame thieves, traitors, or other sorts of criminals where no other legal resource was available. They have also been used to mock the upper class when they've been caught in a crime. The Hanged Man is thought to be based on the Pittura infamante. That's terrible pronunciation. We should bring that back. In a tarot reading, the Hanged Man represents a sacrifice of sorts. Some things must be given up to achieve a goal. This card says, get ready to go out on a limb to make something happen. If you've ever needed to do something without gain, you've felt the energy of the Hanged Man. It's also symbolic of letting go. Rather than struggling against events, accept them. Chill. Trust all that is going to as it needs to. This means have faith, everything will work out as it needs to. The Hanged Man can also indicate being yourself. This card favours going your own way rather than conforming to what everybody else is doing, even if that means being an outsider. Another popular interpretation is waiting things out. Things may not be ready to move at this time. All you can do is hang loose and bide your time. By taking a relaxed attitude, you may gain an entirely new perspective. In some cases, this card can indicates a traitor, or it follows the justice card in a question about a court case. It can symbolise a sentence being imposed. Due to the weight energy around this, I usually interpret this as jail time in those circumstances. Okay, yeah, so I'm guessing I'm putting on the waiting thing. That's me at the minute. I feel like I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my holiday, and yeah, nothing really is being very productive because I just need a break. Yeah, that's good energy from that today for me. So let me put this away. So are you waiting things out, or are you going out on a limb and doing your own stuff? Let me know. Okay. I didn't do last videos. Last video we had the Queen of Wands, which was all about like being a fierce leader and protector. Don't know that I got any of that energy over the past couple of weeks. trying to think. No. I don't think so. I'm having a hard time self-analysing at the minute. I think that's the issue. Anyway, cross stitch. That's what you're here for. So I've got some finishes. I've got some whips. A little bit of stitchy haul and some other haul. And I've got some plans that I want to talk about with you. And then I've got some live stuff at the end if you want to hear about my holiday. So, finishes. I have an FFOFN, a fully finished object for now. I was really excited to do this because I didn't want it to be one of those ones that was stuck in the cupboard, not doing anything. So I had a little banner. We've got my Let's Make a Statement Sal banner. I am so happy with this. So I showed you before I'd finished each like bunting and I'd put the bobbles around. I just love how this looks. And then everybody agreed that the gold ribbon, it's like a velvet goldy yellow colour, was the best. So I don't have a sewing machine, so this is all hand stitched. I had to go into town and get some thread that's like the same colour, so you can see. Adds a pretty good hand stitch if I do say so myself. Don't look at the back, it's got knots in it. But yeah. So that's 2 done, fully finished on the ribbon, and then my ribbon's here for when I add more. So yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm so happy with this. I had it hung up, but it fell down, so I'm gonna need to find a better place. I want it hung up here. I want it so you can see it here on Flosstube. I might need to. I'm gonna have a redo of things around me. I think a little refresh, so that this can hang pride of place, because this needs to be seen. I'm so happy with this. So if you don't know, this is Let's Make a Statement number 1 and number 2 from D's 20 Stitches. They are our Stitch Dad, amazing trans cross stitch designer, educator, beautiful human extraordinaire. This is on 28 count even weave, just a navy from Zweigart with the call for colours. And Dee has hinted that there will be a 3rd one coming out at the end of June, which I'm so excited for because I had to do another one. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It's exactly how I thought they would look when I finished them. So I'm so glad that I took the time and just did it. So yeah, the back looks a bit janky. It's just hand stitched. There's a big knot here in my thread. I don't mind. I think in this case, done is better than perfect. Because it just needs to be seen and needs to be shouted, because these are important messages. So yeah, I was really, really happy with that finish and can't wait for more. My other finish is, I'm going to need something to go on the back of this. Let's have a look. Ta-da! This is Tea Berry Tile by Ink Circles. This was part of the X Stitch the Rainbow Tea Time Sal with Trinway Silks. And I was sick of not having it done, as well as the Autumn Garden one, which I still haven't finished. It's a whip. But yeah, this is the call for threads, the Trinway Silk pack, and it's on a 32 count, maybe. like, I think it's called Lavender Linen by Permin. It's just a weird bit that I had. But I'm really happy with the colour. The model stitched. I had the cover somewhere. I'll put in a picture. It's on a darker fabric, but I'm really happy with how the purple is looking with that. And I'm gonna get a little frame. I'm gonna put it up here somewhere. I love it. So yeah, that's a finish. I just need to FFO that one. Excuse me. If you couldn't tell by me talking, I'm a bit stuffed up. But at least my eye is better and I can wear my contacts again, because that wasn't fun for a while. But yeah, there's always something when you've got a toddler bringing everything home from nursery. So my whips, so I'll show you. So this is Autumn Garden by Wild Violet Cross Stitch, from the X Stitch the Rainbow, or is it called Autumn Garden? What's this called? I can't remember. Maybe this is called Autumn Garden. The Sal is called Garden something. I'll put it on the screen or something. I can't remember. But I just love this one. I love this is Cottage Garden Threads pack. I love it so much. This is a 32 count even weave. I think it's like a Floba, I think they call it. I'm not too sure. It's just again a little random thing that I had. And it looks a bit rustic for those, yeah, slubby bits in. It's not actually slubby to stitch with, it's just the colouring, which is nice. So yeah, and I think I'll take this one away with me if I haven't finished it in the next couple of days. Yeah, so that's that one. And then the other one that I worked on, I think I only worked on it a couple of days since after my last video filming. But nevertheless, it was worked on. So this is my needle point, piece from Nancy's Needle. This is Woodland Star. I'm completely changing all of these colours. So this is not how it looks, but this is kind of the gist of the pattern that you get. And I'm stitching this for my mum, who I've stitched 2 other needlepoint canvases for. And this is where I've got to. Ignore the trailing threads. So I'm, converting this whole thing into light blues, just with whatever I've got in my stash. So we've got some DMC Pearl Cotton number 5. We've got some Silk Lame, don't know how to say that. We've got some Karen watercolors, and I think that's it. Yeah, lots of different colours. So yeah, this is so quick to stitch up. Like this whole star in the middle here, that took maybe 2 days, if that. So quick, and so it eats thread like a monster. I mean, you see on the back, like it's basically full coverage front and back. So you eat a lot of thread with this. But it's beautiful. So yeah, I've got when this one's finished, this will be my 3rd one finished, and then we'll take all 3 of them to get framed together. So my mum can have those, because these are her colours, is the blues and everything. So this is an 18 count mono canvas. So I guess it works out at like an 18 count Aida. It doesn't feel like it because the holes are so big. And you need like a really thick needle to get through it and through the thick pearl cotton. But I just love it. When I'm stitching on it, it's just lovely to see it develop so quickly, but at the same time, it reminds me that I'm a process stitcher, not like a finishing stitcher, because I'm almost like scared how quick it's going and I don't want it to end so soon. So that's why I only spent a couple of days on it and got all that done. So I'm going to put it away for a little while, and then probably next time I get it out, I'll finish it. So yeah, definitely a process stitcher. So that's my whips. I hadn't done a lot because I was kind of in that in-between bit of sending off my model for Ross. She's got it, thankfully, after the postman held it hostage for a bit, but that's okay. I don't know when it's going to be released. I think Ross is having some technical difficulties with her iPad, but I'm sure as soon as she can, she will. I'm very excited for you all to see it. It's amazing. So exciting. So yeah, so haven't done. I mean, I've done a bit of stitching, but not my usual kind of stuff. So in the next couple of days before I go on holiday, I'll do a bit. I'll be on holiday for about a week, so it'll be, again, not my normal kind of routine, but the week after I should be back and should be kind of back in the flow of stuff. So, haul, I have three bits of happy mail from my friends that traded tarot cards with me. If you like to trade tarot cards, just probably send me a message on Instagram. It's probably the easiest. 2, we get to pull a card from each other and send it across the sea, and see what our friends pulled. So let's go through what I got. So this is from Deanna, of Darling and Whimsy, and this is the 4 of Cups. I love this deck. So this is the 4 of Elixirs in this deck. Does she say what deck it is? Sent a lovely card. Ooh, Peter Rabbit. A little thing on from the little black book, I'm guessing. She doesn't say what deck it is. I'll have to look it up because it's so beautiful. So 4 of Cups, keywords: apathy, boredom, discontent, isolation, weary, a rut. This was from May 13th that she picked that. Probably right. I'm probably in this kind of rut. I'm in this rut of a stage. But yeah, just reminder to look at what you do have rather than focusing on, look for opportunities is the 4 of Cups. Yeah. So yeah, that was the 4 of Cups from Deanna. From Megan of Plexi Teeth. Still can't say it. Sorry, Megan. Got this very cute card. I think I was actually looking at this card, you know, because I've got a few cards that I've been sending out, but if I'm gonna send more, I'm gonna need like more note cards, and I think I was looking at this set. How funny. So her pull for me was Strength. Lovely card. And a lovely note on her interpretation. And then some cool stickers. Oh, look at that. Wow. And then Speak Moistly, which is apparently a Justin Theroux thing from the pandemic. I think I remember seeing it on the news, but with Megan being Canadian. It still makes her giggle, so. That's that one. And then Pam. Pam sent me a ton of stickers. I'm trying not to lose them all. And I think maybe with stickers, like, I get sticker anxiety of like where to use them, because once you use a sticker, you can't reuse it if you put it in the wrong place. But Pam sent me lots of stickers, so I don't think I have sticker anxiety when I have lots of stickers, because you've got options then. So this is the card that she sent. Beautiful. And then this is from the Halloween Tarot, the Three of Ghosts, which is the Three of Cups, which is all about celebration of friendship, remembrance of good times, good luck, comfort in the community, and healing, which is lovely, because it's this community. I love this community. So look at all these stickers. So a little leaf, some little sassy boots, some like just like colour ones, moon, don't know whether it's waxing or waning, I don't know, maybe that way. I can never, I guess it depends on where you look, where the craters are in the sky, doesn't it? Look at the bunny with the little carrot. A squirrel. Flower. And a full moon. So that was Pam's. Thank you, Pam. So yeah, I think I will steal a page out of Michelle Bendy's book, literally. The way that she is kind of documenting all her pulls in a notebook, taking a picture of the card and scaling it down to put in a notebook and writing a bit about it, about what her friends have said about it. I think I'm going to do that. So yeah. So the other haul, it's not like a physical haul, but you've heard me talk about my Notion like app before that I use to track all my whips and as well as my stash. So Natty, Stitchy Natty, she has created the most amazing template on Notion for anything that you can think of to track stitchy wise. So I have my template. We both kind of found the app at the same time and started building our own stuff. I don't tend to track my stitch count each time I stitch, but Natty does, so she like included that in her version, and then she's just, you know, ran with it and created everything that you could think of. And she has now released it that you can get the template as well on her Gumroad, so I will link it down below. But if you're wanting to start something, it gets you set up right away. All you've got to do is put your whip information in, put your stash information. The whole thing is already built for you. And over the past, I think, 5-6 months, me and Natty have been going back and forth on the different features of it and talking about it. So I know how much work she has put into it, and it is well worth what she is asking from you to have the template. I have given out my template a few times, But I think I will stop that, and I just need to show everybody to Natty, because hers is much better, and she deserves all of the rewards from it. I have my own version of Natty's, and I'm trying to migrate over to that because it is so much better. Everything's just laid out neater, I would say. I don't use the whole thing. That's okay. You don't need to use, if you don't track your stitch count, that's fine. You just don't need to use that bit. But she is so deserving of your support if you're in the market for a tracker of any sort. You can use it on your desktop, on your laptop, on your tablet, on your phone. You can see it, you know, so if you're out and about and you've got a shopping list, you can refer to that. If you're out and about and you see something that's not on your shopping list, but you think, do I already have so much of 32 count linen? You can check your if you put your stash in there, your whole stash is listed in there for you. It's amazing. Go buy it. So yeah, that's my haul. Plans. My plans. I haven't really had plans recently. I was feeling a bit overwhelmed with all of the sales and the new starts and hashtags that people are going on about, and I just can't keep up. I stand in awe of those that can. But you know, I'm gonna make it a joy of missing out, a JOMO. And I'm gonna talk about the stuff that I love here, even if I'm not participating myself. So I think I had a list somewhere of just like off the top of my head and what I'd recently seen on Flosstube. So, because I was thinking about what I have participated in the past and what's kind of worked out, and honestly, probably not a lot. Whip Go is amazing, but I gave up about 6 months in because it just didn't work with my brain. March Madness, like the bracket system thing, it's great. I love voting on people's whips on Instagram, but it's not really something that I would participate in. I say everybody, I'm saying that like self-flagellingly, like because I'm not doing it. Greenhouse of Oddities Sal looks amazing. The Haunted Library looked amazing when everybody was doing it. No way I would stitch that. It's beautiful, but I would not stitch that. The Stitches Collective stuff, like I didn't purchase the Earth Day like pattern bundle because honestly I don't think I would stitch most of them. I donate to charity at other points during the year. But I want to talk about it, but I feel like I can't talk about it because I'm not participating. But I'm getting over that. So, and like X Stitch to the Rainbow stuff, I think that's a bit different because you don't have to purchase the threads, but that's kind of the point, isn't it, of X Stitch to the Rainbow? And that's where my dopamine gets exciting, is threads and fabric probably. So I bought them, but I never started them like at the time when everybody was hashtagging. But that's okay. I think the only thing now that I would absolutely definitely drop everything and start would be the Let's Make a Statement sales that Dee is doing, because it's my kind of stitching. It's really important. And I've got my little banner now that I can add to, that's a bit of a incentive to do that. So yeah, I think incentive is necessary, because I'm feeling a bit stuck of my own doing. I'm not posting on Instagram a lot because I don't have hashtags to share, or I'm not in the group of people that are doing stuff. I don't know. I've just been scrolling through Instagram and there's like just tons. Just everything seems to be a sal or a group or a thing at the minute, and I'm feeling a bit on the outside. But I'm gonna JOMO off it. And I'm just gonna appreciate the beauty that everybody else is creating and be happy with my own little stitching. I'm gonna live vicariously. That's what I wrote down. I'm gonna live vicariously through everybody else. I think it's not that I'm limiting myself. It's just I don't tend to start things unless they really speak to me, and not a lot is speaking to me right now. I can appreciate the beauty and the I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying apart from JOMO. That's about it. So, plans. I'm gonna stitch on my Moe Imperial full coverage. And I'm gonna stitch on Lesson 1 by Plum Street. Yeah, over the next couple of days before I go on holiday, and then we'll see where we are. Yeah. So that takes us to my holiday. So on Tuesday, which will be 13th of June, Alex and I are driving up to Scotland. We're going to go back to the hotel where we got engaged, stay the night, and then after that we're going to go over to the Isle of Skye. Not been to the Isle of Skye before. Very excited. The Isle of Skye is where our photographer who we had at the wedding now lives, and she does elopements. So on what will be our 5th wedding anniversary, we are having a little ceremony with a humanist celebrant for kind of a little vow renewal. And then what we did at our wedding was have a wine ceremony. So we put down a bottle of wine in like a wooden box with some wine glasses, and we put in letters that we had written to be opened in 5 years' time. So our 5th wedding anniversary is when we will open those letters. So we will open the box, drink the wine, read the letters at this ceremony, and have our photographer who we had at the wedding take some pictures in like Fairy Glen on the Isle of Skye. Beautiful. So then between now and leaving, we need to write another letter for another 5 years' time. And we have another bottle of wine to put in the box to lock and and bring back with us. And I don't think we will do like a ceremony every 5 years. Maybe for our 10th wedding anniversary, it'll just be a takeaway on the couch and open the box. But it's our little time capsule in this box full of wine. So yeah, we're there for 3 days, and then we come back. We stay somewhere near Pitlochry, I think, just to break up the journey, because it would be about an 8-hour drive right the way through, and we just couldn't do that. And Anna is going to a caravan park with my dad to have her own little holiday, and she is so excited to have a holiday with Granddad. So we get a week without her, which will be equally lovely to have a break, but I will miss her so much, because I don't think we've spent more than 2 nights away from her. And this will be 6 nights. 7 nights, because she goes away on the Monday. So yeah, that's our holiday. It's just me and Alex celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary. I'm so excited. I'm going to take a little bit of stitching. I think I'm going to take Autumn Garden, just because it's easy in hand. The pattern's on Pattern Keeper. I'll probably take something else as well, just in case I finish, because there will be a lot of downtime, because it'll just be us and it'll be a bit strange. But I'm not sure what it will be yet. So yeah, we come back next Sunday, then straight back in on Monday to another full week of work. But I think this is the bit where I've been hanging around. I've been waiting for this. I started planning this trip a year ago, just to get the photographer booked in and the celebrant booked in. You gotta book so far in advance. So it's been a long time coming, and me and Alex both definitely need a break. So I'm hoping I'll come back refreshed, both personally, work-wise, stitching-wise. So there'll be, I don't know when we'll get the photos from the ceremony. Probably not for a good couple of weeks, months, for her to edit them. But as soon as I do, I will share them, because they will be gorgeous. Even if I'm crying, because we had our little Zoom chat with the celebrant yesterday, and I was crying already of what she is planning on kind of doing for our ceremony. I was already bawling. So we'll see if I look like an absolute mess. Don't know how the weather will be. It might be chucking down with rain. We will still do it in the pouring rain. I'll be in my flowy dress, and Alex will be suited and booted. But it'll be come what may. We'll be doing this. It'll be amazing. I can't wait. And I can't wait to show you. So yeah, that's life, I think. It's been a bit of a short one. I'm not sure how long this is going to be after I edit it. But you probably need a short one. Yeah, okay. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye, guys.